Hey all, Silverplanes here, and today we're playing Super Mario Maker 2, and we are going to check out the top 5 most popular Super Expert levels of the week for the week of November 20th, 2023, so let's jump into it. At number 5 today, we have Goomba Speedrun, 20-second speedrun in New Super Mario Bros. U style. 1.59% clear rate isn't terrible. Also, I apologize if I seem a little groggy today. I was sick all weekend. I actually loaded this list of levels on Monday morning, early Monday morning. Okay, that's a min bounce. At like midnight before I went to bed. So, maybe that will help with the actual levels that we get today. But yeah, it's now Tuesday. I'm starting to feel better. I was not feeling great all weekend. Wow, okay, I gotta get it together. I need to Z there. Alright, I think I have all the inputs down for this. Main thing I need to watch is, like, not timing out, so going as fast as possible. Okay, don't time out at the X, please. I did it. I'm curious to see how much time I have left, because I did time out, like, literally touching the X at one point. We'll see here. On the clock, yeah, 19.981, and the world record is 19.886, so, I mean, less than 2/100ths of a second for the world record. That's a pretty tight timer. Yeah. Pretty tight timer. Let's move on to another one. Okay, coming in at number 4, we have Reclaim Garden by Lozo Maker, Team Maker. No checkpoint, and it's a 26-second level, and I'm sure there's going to be some reclaims. Alright, so since this level has reclaims all around it, let's talk about those a little bit. A reclaim is when you drop a shell next to a wall like that, and you kick the shell in motion, but you get a bounce off it at the same time. You can do all sorts of different types of reclaims. There's another one, but you can do like up throw reclaims, you can do reverse reclaims, you can do, oh, a dribble reclaim for the Nye. Wow, okay. You can do delayed reclaims. Yeah, dribble reclaim. You can reclaim with a spiny shelmet. There's all sorts of different ways. Reclaim with big shells too. I think there's one reclaim off a big buzzy shell. Yeah, it's right here. So here we're just bouncing. That's kind of like a ledge reclaim, and it's assisted because it's set up for you. You can do assisted ledge reclaims or manual ledge reclaims with smaller buzzy beetle shells. You can do those with spinies too and stuff. It doesn't have to be a buzzy or even a turtle shell. But yeah, it's the reclaim is a very, very cool Kaizo trick that has a lot of variety to it. So all that being said, I gotta get back to this dribble reclaim at the end of the level if I could hit that reclaim now. And yeah, and we gotta clutch this out. So I'm trying again. I'm just gonna keep trying until I get it. A dribble reclaim, the new level I'm working on has one of those too, and my other level that hit popular recently, that had a dribble reclaim in it, and that's why it didn't get as popular, because that's actually a pretty hard trick. Lozo Maker, he's well known though. There's a reclaim right there. Okay, let's hit this dribble reclaim though. Dang, son. That's a really tough dribble reclaim. Oh man, that is tough. Okay. I just gotta go all through the level again. I've been doing a lot of talking. I've said the word reclaim like 80 times. It's a good trick. It's one of my favorite Kaizo tricks. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yes. So with a dribble reclaim, you want to kind of reclaim by dropping the shell back a little bit further than normal. It's really fun, and actually with reclaims, you don't have to have a whole lot of momentum, especially if you're reclaiming off a wall. If you're doing a ledge reclaim where you drop the shell below you and reclaim off like some staggered blocks, spike traps if you will, then yeah, you definitely don't want that much momentum. They can be really hard if you have too much. But that's a misconception with reclaims I think a lot of players have, is that they have to like go into it full force and drop the shell. Like, you can reclaim like that, but it is way easier to reclaim if you just approach it very slow and methodically. Some setups don't allow that. Some reclaims are like 5 or even 6 tiles wide and you need a lot of momentum, but if it's like a 3 tile reclaim, then you can go into it pretty slow and just try to drop the shell back. You want to drop the shell further back from the wall than you think you do. And especially with like a spiny reclaim or that last trick, a dribble reclaim, you want to drop it pretty far back. I call it phantom the reclaim because you're basically just reclaiming off of thin air is what it looks like. But that's just because of how far back you are. So anyway, it's a cool trick. I really like that trick a lot. And honestly, it's not that hard to learn once you get it, but you got to put some time and effort into learning it. Every trick is going to be hard the first time you hit it. And some tricks, like for me, manual triple shell jump, still hard every time I get it. So yeah, with that being said, let's move on to another one. Okay, we've got Dangerously Dizzy Dunes, hashtag DGR. So dizzy, too much spinning. Sorry I had to re-upload this level. 21-second world record, so we're not gonna be spending too much time in the level. Alright, this level is pretty neat. It almost feels like a auto level because you're just holding right and controlling your jumps. I am controlling quite a few jumps though, but a lot of it is just hold right and keep that momentum up. I barely hit that. Wow. Yeah, hold right, keep that momentum up. You're out of there in about 22 seconds. Good level. I enjoyed that a lot. Pretty cool stuff. I'm sure DGR Dave will appreciate it too if he ever plays it. People hashtag him a lot in their levels and they don't get played by him, so you know, don't hold your breath, but I liked it. It was good. Let's move on. At number 2, we have Variety Platforming by Vaporeon. Hard platformer with various different obstacles. Please enjoy. He wants us to enjoy. I think we will. Okay, here we go. Going around. Yes. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh no, okay, and then I point him to the right. That's actually a neat little gimmick there, putting the cannon onto a Monty Mole and having him control the direction that the cannon shoots. I like that. That's super cool. So let's make this happen. Okay, I'll be patient this time. Come on, shoot your bullet. Yeah, patience paid off. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go on a skull lift now. Cool. Yep, that's very fun. Does it wants me to throw the shell that way? I guess I triggered a switch off screen. I'm glad I trusted that indicator. Okay, so now we're gonna go over, we're gonna grab the POW, throw it into the wall, kill the munchers. Wow, yeah, perfectly executed, right? I thought that one out. Oh man, how embarrassing. What a way to die. Yeah, and it does hit that switch right over there. That's such a cool little setup. Okay, here I'm just gonna go for it. There we go. That's what I meant to do the first time. Okay, and then I need to get the mushroom and damage boost up. Okay, so this time we know. We gotta go for that mushroom. Okay. Good. Alright, that was cool. And we got another checkpoint. Hooray! Okay. It's a fun little spot. Yes, excellent. Whoa. Okay. That was fun too, I like that. We're just going with it. Of course, yeah, there has to be a muncher right there. Come on, dude. Okay, see that time I wasn't holding right. And just kind of gently bounced on the spring. As long as you line yourself up with the wall, there's no way to get hurt by the muncher. I was just kind of flowing with it the first time I got there and held right into that muncher, which, you know, it's fine, it happens, it's whatever. Great level, very fun variety of platforming. It lived up to its title. Let's move on to number 1. Okay, in our top spot, we have SubZero Kaizo Lite by Yo. Who doesn't love freezing platforming? Team Jump, Team Shell, 2 checkpoints, expert. Okay, it's a Team Jump and Team Shell level. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it's official. It might be. I don't know if I'm familiar with Yo. I should have looked at the date that this level came out. Sometimes old levels can appear in the popular section. Okay, right now, there's not enough shells, so let's see how many shells they have. Okay, and that bucket is honestly terrible. I would fix request that bucket, and Team Jamp may fix request it too, but yeah, in Team Shell, we would definitely fix request that. Putting 2 one-way walls as the bucket is like literally the worst way to design a bucket. It eats your momentum regardless of the way you go. If you do a bucket, and I've talked about this before, you need to use a curved track with a skull and then put a muncher above the skull. Yeah, that bucket is nasty. Okay, and with only 2 moving shells in the first section, I don't think this was accepted by Team Shell. Team Jump may have accepted it, but again, that bucket was nasty. So, I don't know. Dude, barely cleared that. Just barely. And again, putting 1 moving shell in that section is not gonna cut it for Team Shell. Team Shell requires at least half of the section to be moving shells. So, like, you have to have the shells in action, moving. It's not just like, oh, well, I put a shelled enemy there that you bounce on. That doesn't count either. The shell has to be moving in some fashion. Not a huge fan of any of this. Okay, there we go. I really gotta go over. Okay. Okay, and we're at the goal. Thank goodness. Okay, that end area, I do like the aesthetics here. That's cool with the ice blocks and the hard blocks. It's a nice pattern. Maybe somewhat common, but it looks better than a lot of the level. I'm still gonna leave it a like. I know I had my criticisms about that one, and especially for being a number 1 level, I would expect more. But I'm positive Team Shell did not accept that if it was submitted to Team Shell as an official level, because I think in total, the level had 3 moving shells. That's just not good enough. And Team Jamp may have accepted it. They may be forgiving about the buckets that just use one-way walls. I don't know, but those buckets were terrible in this level, and some of the aesthetics were not the best. But all that being said, it was still decently fun, and I'm happy to have played it. I hope you all have a good week. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I'm back to feeling 100%. And you know, I tried to talk a lot in this video, but I honestly am not feeling that great this week. It's just, it was a rough weekend. I got really sick and I'm just trying to recover. So yeah, and sorry for posting this video on a Tuesday instead of a Monday, but I mean, I'll try to get the weekly top 5 out by Wednesday at the latest. Sometimes life happens, but the list was generated early Monday morning on the 20th. So at least there's that. These levels are genuinely from the beginning of the week. So love you all. Thanks again for watching. Good vibes. I'll see y'all next time.